Welcome back. Web 2.0 and visible thinking provide many useful techniques for learning. My next guest represents how I find this information exciting. Please, give a warm welcome. Welcome. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
So, in what ways are you excited about Web 2.0 and visible thinking?
Well, I'm glad you asked. One of the things we're trying to do in our classes is foster critical thought. Visible thinking seems like a powerful way to do that.
Do you have an example?
Sure. Concept mapping could be used in our anatomy classes to help tie the anatomical structure to the physiological function. We could have the students produce such a map by hand, or by using a Web 2.0 tool, like Glyphy. I learned about concept mapping in a paper by Novak and Kanyas.
Interesting.
Another exciting Web 2.0 tool is a wiki. My students could collaborate on a wiki that is based around the framework of their course notes. They could edit to make things more clear, add notes from their lectures, or link to other sources, creating a useful study guide. Vanderbilt University's Center for Teaching has a nice overview of the use of wikis in education on their website.
Wow. That's an exciting idea. Nice work. Our next guest represents ways that I am worried about visible thinking and Web 2.0.
You can say that again. I'm very worried.
Okay, what has you so worried?
Everything. To start, I'm worried that most of the thinking routines in visible thinking lend themselves more to the study of creative and philosophical subjects. We teach anatomy, which is a lot of discrete data that simply has to be memorized. I worry that moving to a more involved classroom will cause the students to neglect some important details.
But don't you find it thrilling that you get to try these techniques?
Not really. Most of these techniques appear to have been developed with K through 12 children in mind. We teach adult professional students. It looks like it will be challenging to adapt these methods to use with them. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Looks like somebody could use his Xanax. So next we'll discuss...
Excuse me. Daniel?
Oh, it's my producer, Micah. What is it, Micah?
I'll look into the things that we might need to know in order to go forward with Web 2.0 and visible thinking.
Oh really? What did you discover?
Well, it would be interesting to know if visible thinking techniques have been used in classes like ours, which require the presentation and memorization of a lot of content. Also, have they been used with adult students and in professional schools before? In either case, if so, it would be nice to find out how they were used, and how they worked.
Dry and dull as ever, Micah.
You're in trouble now.
Having heard all these perspectives, I think I can sum it all up by saying that my stance on visible thinking and Web 2.0 is one of cautious optimism. I can see the potential it affords to the classroom, but I am hesitant to make changes to what I'm already doing. Moving forward, I will try and implement a wiki for my students, start using visible thinking teaching routines in the classroom and lab to help the students think about the data, and develop a toolbox of techniques I can use to increase understanding in the classroom.
That sounds very exciting.
It worries me.
I'll try to learn what we need to know to move forward.
References and acknowledgements for this video can be found in the corresponding Microsoft Word document, located in the Dropbox. Good night, everyone.